Y'all, either Antonio Brown is really suffering from some type of mental illness, or two, he's just a really, really bad person. I don't know, but we live in a world, in a society where two things could be true at once, for real. I don't know, but after this latest incident where he is like in the third quarter, when they down 24-10 to the New York Jets, the man strips down, takes off his uniform, takes off his pads. He's leaving the field shirtless, waving to the fans, acting all type of crazy, like in a celebratory manner, almost saying bye and all that. Like, I don't know, it's really bizarre. It's strange. I don't know what was his point of doing that. I don't know what he thought he was going to accomplish by doing that. But I'm telling you right now, this shit, it's a Reynolds rap on this dude. He is no longer, he's not a part of the Bucks organization. And listen, he's a talented player, like immensely talented. I don't know, man. Like, this shit might be over with for him in general, as far as his NFL career is concerned. I don't know. But I know as of tomorrow, he Tommy from Martin. You ain't got no job, man. He ain't got no job on Monday. It's over with. Matter of fact, Bruce Arians, head coach of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, did say, I don't want to talk about him. I'm not talking about him. He's no longer a part of this organization. And can you blame the man? Fam, how the hell you finna leave a field like this in the middle of the game, bro? What? I don't know, man. I don't know. If he's really suffering from some type of mental illness, the people around him have got to just get him help. I would hope that they get him help, and they really love. I really hope it's people around him that really truly love and care about him, cause something ain't right. Either he's just an unruly person and just really just not a good person, or it's just something going on mentally where he's suffering from being bipolar, or some people feel like he got CTE from the Vontaze Burfict hit. I don't know, but he needs some help, and he needs it immediately, because this is not normal. It's not normal at all, and it's crazy because AB is so talented, y'all. I remember when he was in Pittsburgh, I feel like he would be one of the only receivers that could get close to rivaling the numbers of a Jerry Rice, because AB was putting up 1,600 yards at minimum every single season, almost 1,500, 1,600 yards, put up 1,800 yards before the shit. He's so talented, and you can still see it now. The last game, 10 catches, 100-something yards. Tampa Bay really needs him, especially with Chris Godwin being gone now. They need that young man, but I can guarantee you right now, they cannot have him on the roster by tomorrow morning. They have to set an example, or else they're going to let everybody know in the organization and anybody else across the league, if you come to this organization, you can do whatever you want to do as long as you're a great player. They cannot have that precedent set, so they got to cut all ties with dude. After stretching their neck, look, Tom Brady stretched his neck out, right? And to vouch for him when Bruce Arians didn't even want him at all. So now Tom Brady looking crazy for even vouching for him. And it's like, bro, what the hell? What the hell? Like, I wouldn't be shocked if I saw Antonio Brown fighting one of the Paul brothers in the next couple of months. He gonna be fighting Jake Paul, or what's the other one name? Logan Paul or Jake Paul. He gonna be fighting one of them soon. I wouldn't be surprised to see him in celebrity boxing. And I'm not wishing bad on the brother or wishing for the brother's downfall, but at some point he has to be held accountable for his actions. He went over there wilding over there when he left Pittsburgh, wilding with the Raiders, calling the dude a saltine, calling the owner a saltine. You know what I'm saying? He went over going crazy everywhere he want to go, doing when he was told to stay away from the person accusing him of sexual assault. He did what he wanted to do and tried to get in contact with the girl in New England, right? He come here, got a fake vaccination card or whatever, doing all type of, he don't want to, and then it comes from him not wanting to, he don't want to pay people for the services that they're rendering all the time. He got a history of doing that. Like, bro, what the hell? And then I'm wondering now, can I say I don't know if I can say is something wrong with him or not, because one thing I notice about him is that whenever he's on his last leg and he's trying to get a way back into the league, when he's vying for another opportunity, he's always a model citizen. He's on his best behavior. You see him acting accordingly. He's calm. He's collected in press conferences and so on and so forth. Whenever he needs another chance, he's like that. But as soon as he starts to trend up, as soon as he starts to go upward on an upward trend, he starts unraveling and acting all wild and crazy because he feel like he back up now, so he can do whatever the hell he want to do. Hey man, it gotta stop. And this problem was festered. It was something that was created and molded in Pittsburgh under Mike Tomlin. As you see, Mike Tomlin, I love Mike Tomlin, but the shit he got going on, even with his other receivers and stuff like that, it gotta stop. Juju, Claypool, and all of them, you see it like a recurring thing. But AB, I don't know. He may just been this dude all the way around, man, all along. You know what I'm saying? Because I think he may be in control of it. I don't know, because when he's trying to get another opportunity, when he on his last leg, he's acting like a model citizen. It's when he up and he trending up. He feel like he can do whatever the hell he want to do, say whatever the hell he want to say with no consequences and repercussions. Nah. Bruce Arians say, hell no, not over here. You know what I'm saying? And they let him come back after the COVID incident or whatever, because reality is they need him. But now they're going to have to figure out a way to win without him. They're going to have to figure out a way to win without him and what's my man? Chris Evans. Chris Godwin. They're gonna have to figure out a way to win without both of them. You know what I'm saying? But especially without Antonio Brown. And again, it's sad to watch, but bro, it's like, everybody used to always have these reasonings and excuses for him and all of this and all of that. And this is the thing too. I heard he was mad because he got benched, and because he was mad he got benched because he was a few catches away from getting a nice amount of bread and incentives. But bro, you got one more game left to play, fam. You can get them incentives the next game around, bro. Like Tom Brady, Tom Brady favorite target almost. Like you was gonna get them incentives regardless. And who's to say Bruce Arians may have been trying to protect you from getting injured because it leaked out that you were suffering from an injury, a nagging like an ankle injury or something like that recently. So maybe he wasn't trying to get you hurt in a game he felt like they may not have been able to come back from. And lo and behold, too, Tom Brady and Tampa Bay, they pulled off the comeback and they won the game. So now AB look like a bigger asshole now that this just happened this way. But again, even if he was I'm looking at the time, I'm sorry. Even if he was being held back from getting incentives, or he felt like he was being held back and he got benched wrongly, all right, man, well, next game, you come back and get your bread, player. Next game, you going to play. Tom Brady going to throw you your ball. You going to get your targets, bro. Tom Brady love you. That's why he stretched his neck out for him in the first place. So he's going to have another game to get that bread, bro. Like, he was going to have another game to get it, man. So, and even if he got benched and he didn't like the decision, there's a certain way to handle everything. When you mad and even when you get done wrong and certain stuff you don't like, it's a certain way to respond. And it's a certain manner to conduct yourself in those situations. You can't just fly off the limb and do whatever the hell you want to do. How you feel like you're going to get justice when you walking out on your team? Ain't nobody going to like that, and ain't nobody going to be able to vouch for that behavior. Even if they feel like you were wrongfully done, people going to look like, damn, that still wasn't the right thing for him to do. So he still handled himself incorrectly in the first place. Even if he felt like he was getting done wrong and he was kept from getting incentives, that's not the way to handle that at all. To walk off the field stripped down and all that wild stuff, it looks crazy, fam. It looks wild. It looks bad. Ain't nobody going to be able to vouch for that and just be like, okay, he did the right thing. Can't nobody watch that and say he did the right thing no matter the situation or stipulations. Ain't nobody going to look at that and say he did the right thing in that instance. I'm sorry. It's just not happening, right? And so now, and I know Shannon Sharpe going to get on AB tomorrow in the morning. Now Shannon looks like he's proven to be right about Antonio Brown and who he is and how he conducts himself. Whenever he's trending up, he feel like he can do whatever the hell he wants to. He feel like he's above the law and stuff is not, or he's above the rules and regulations. And shit is not, it ain't gonna never work out good for him, man. Machiavelli Mills TV, I'm out. Peace.